Hi guys, hope everyone's having a great day. If you are new here, my name's Melanie. I do food hauls and a few other bits and pieces. This is part 2 of my weekly food haul. Part 1 would have gone up a few days ago, so please feel free to scroll back if you'd like to see the rest of the shopping. So this is everything that's chilled and or frozen. From Asda, I got the typical Asda tender chicken breast fillets. I believe these are £6. They've got a really good date on them as well. In Tesco, I picked up this. I've never seen this brand before. So I walked up like the ready meal section. So they've got the ready meal stuff. On the other side there's like the vegan section with some vegan ready meals, and then there's pizzas and like the Mexican meal deal and the Greek stuff that they've got. I love Greek food, but I've heard not too great things about the range, and it's quite pricey. So I quickly look at the vegan stuff, see if there's anything on offer that I might want in general. I don't really look at the pizzas. Sometimes I'll have a quick look to see if there's anything on offer in where there's a few different meal deal things. And then I'll have a quick look at some of the ready meal sections, not them all, but unless something stands out, I then look at the end of the aisles. And as I went round the end of the aisle, at first I didn't see anything, and then I saw this. There was a different one that I saw first, and I was like, oh, I don't really want that. Oh, I hope there's something better. And then I spotted the banging buttered chicken and nutty pilau rice. Now, you do cook it in the microwave, which I didn't realise, but the oven's on. I don't like stuff in the microwave, so this will literally go in the oven for 20 minutes. At Asda, I picked up a coconut drink, which is what I put in coffee, an almond unsweetened drink, which goes in smoothies or cereal. And I've already got a full almond milk and one that's open, but I couldn't tell you how much is in it because I don't have a clue. I got the 4 signature pork sausages, which has got the 8th of August on. These are now £3. When they first launched them, they were £4, and then they went on an offer. But it looks like the current price at the moment. I think they're potentially going to keep it at that price until people start buying them, and then typically they'll probably put it up. They also asked for Kievs. These have got the worst dates on out of the 2 things I've picked up for them. They do have 2 pies as well, so they've got 6 meals in total. And if they run out like they did this week because they forgot to get the pies until the day after they ran out, they had to have some of my food. Luckily, I do have a couple of chicken breasts in the freezer because I didn't have any spare food myself. So because I've frozen things previous, they did have a chicken breast. So this has got the 5th on. I think it's the 2nd today. So they'll probably, hopefully, open these first. I picked a mash up in Asda. I did get 3 for 2 on the drinks. Part 1, I would have shown you the other one because I drank that before the dog walk, but I also picked up a skinny latte and a caramel macchiato. Last week you would have seen I got a basil seed drink, and I had the pomegranate, which literally just tasted of pomegranate. And I've picked up the lychee this week, and there was only 2 lychees left, so I'm assuming that's the most popular one. I also got a large Oasis in summer fruits because obviously it's the only one to get. I was surprised it was only £1.60 or £1.40, which is about the same as it costs to buy the small bottle. So that is what I'm going to be drinking this evening, and as soon as I finish filming, that's what I'm going to open because I have not had much to drink today. Next 3 things are from Tesco, so if I don't say where they're from, that's where they're from. So I purely picked this up because it was 27p. On the receipt it says 47p. Now obviously if I would have seen that when I scanned it, I would have spoken to one of the workers on the self-checkout, because it has to be eaten in the next day or 2. So, you know, that's why I picked it up at 27p. I did get a beef tomato. They are more money in Tesco. They're 88-ish p, 86, 80, between 86 and 88, and there's 70, between 75 and 77 in Asda. Now I did go to get one in Asda, and they were all very much at the point where they should have been reduced to about 10p because they were you know, quite old, and I could see why they were left there because they weren't great. And then I picked up a red pepper. I also picked up the large bean sprout and vegetable stir fry. This is $1.50. I actually prefer the size of this, even though it's not my favourite mixture and I prefer the one with edamame beans. This is actually much bigger, so then I get to have more vegetables, and that's the pure reason why I've been getting it over my favourite one recently. At Asda I picked up a sweet and crunchy fine cut salad. Also in Asda I picked up 1 protein pouch in strawberry, because I believe I've still got 2 from last week. I had 1 last night. I suddenly saw it and I'd not really eaten much all day, and I was like, I should have something, so I grabbed 1. But these have gone back up to £1.30. And in Tesco I got 4 for £3, where you save £2 of the Gym Kitchen high protein salted caramel yogurts. I got some Dairy triangles. I did get some last week, but you wouldn't have seen that. And I picked them up in Asda because they're cheaper than Tesco. I picked these up in Tesco today though, because I forgot to look in Asda, and these are about £1.80 in Tesco, which I think is extortionate, but I wanted them. In Tesco I got 2 bags of the McCain naked oven chips. These were on offer for $1.75. I think you only save 25p. The reason I bought 2 bags is because sometimes they go through more than 1 bag, because the main thing they have with their meals is chips. If you've noticed, they've done this for a long time. They do go through phases where they'll just have something like the little potatoes with the food for months and months and months. Then they'll get bored of it, then they'll change it. So for quite a few months now, they have been having chips. Now they do have mash, which they will have with sausages twice, so they may not run out of the chips. But I thought, because last week they were having slightly less to make them last, and they did run out last night, and they actually got a decent portion last night. They had a little bit more because the bag was getting finished. So I have bought 2 bags, but I doubt they're going to get through 2 bags because they do have the mash. But it's better to have too many than not enough. I basically got a bag of the Perfectly Imperfect mixed berries. I still have a tiny amount from last week, because I bought a punnet of strawberries and I used the strawberries one day, like I used the full punnet, I think it was yesterday, because I only had 1 banana left. So I got them. I did try to get some vegan food, but there wasn't anything that I liked the look of. But I bought some Richmond sausages last week, and I believe I've still got some other bits and pieces, so hopefully I do have enough to have 6 meals, because I did get a ready meal as well. And I believe that's everything that I've got. Any questions, leave them down below. If you are new to my channel or you watch my videos but you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to press the notification button. You'll get an alert when I upload next. Have the most amazing day, and thank you for watching.